Why YouTube photographers change their cameras every single week. It's too hot outside already. The sinister motives of YouTubers and why we're all out to get you. Lightning in the kitchen. Welcome to this very strange converted water tower, now Airbnb here in Iceland. I've been a pro photographer for 15 or 20 years now. Who's counting? Before that, I made bloomin' onions at the Outback Steakhouse, which was fine. My main business is that of a wedding photographer. I feel like my hand should be in the frame. My main business is that of a wedding photographer who also does YouTube. YouTube accounts for about 8% of my income for my business every year, for full transparency. And now I'm here in Iceland for some reason to answer a question that you're probably wondering about. Otherwise, you probably wouldn't have clicked this video. So why is it that YouTubers switch cameras every week? Let's find a new angle. I have some simple answers and I have some therapy answers. And there are 3 pathways to this answer and 1 bonus pathway, number 4 at the end. So watch until the end. And just to put this in a box, or how about a space cube? Success for most people on this platform either means views or subscribers or just attention in general. That seems to be the goal of people creating content here, to create something that resonates with people and makes their life better in some way. But in order to do that, you got to get the views, you got to get the attention. Goodbye, Space Cube. Let's start simple. Pathway number 1, I'm switching systems now. The switching systems video gear gets clicks, controversy and friction get more clicks, and provoking curiosity on top of that gets even more clicks. In general, most humans have a bit of a negativity bias as well. A video called 10 Reasons Why I'm Leaving Canon is gonna get way more clicks than a video called Why I Love Nikon. There's no urgency to click Why I Love videos, but you have a compelling urge to know immediately why someone is leaving Canon. Now, creating a common enemy puts you more on the same page with your viewer. So if we both hate the same thing, we're gonna be friends. So I'm gonna get more views because we both hate the same brand for some reason. Title like Goodbye Canon, 3 reasons why I'm switching to Sony, does a lot of things. It's gear controversy, friction, and it's provoking curiosity. It's interesting for a broad audience, not just Canon or Sony users. Sony users are obviously going to be down to watch. It affirms their decision about the brand and creates a common enemy. It also gives that viewer ammo to defend their brand if ever needed. Now, confirmation bias here can be interesting. You'll notice that the majority of videos about switching systems actually get both sides agreeing. While the title is aggressive and punchy, YouTubers know that they don't really want to offend their previous audience. So there are usually a number of points in the video that any user of the system that they're leaving will kind of agree with. It's also usually framed in a way that this brand just fits my specific needs as a creator better. Maybe to dispel something quickly here, no YouTuber is switching for a $100,000 check, though once you have a relationship, you can do some brand deals. Brands will sometimes sign up ambassadors, but the deal is usually okay at best and typically really one-sided against the creator. There was also a time when a lot of photographers and video creators on YouTube were taking these deals because it really adds to your credibility to be an ambassador. But I've kind of seen that do a 180 recently, where if a channel can't reference a competitor product, it's seen as less credible. It's also incredibly rare for any YouTuber to get to keep a camera or a lens. Brussels styles. Most creators on YouTube get into it for the love of it. But eventually, when you're putting 40 hours a week into a job that pays you no money, maybe more than 40 hours a week, and it's consuming all of your free time, it's ruining all of your friends. It's not rude. You can do videos with friends if you want. At some point, you have to start to justify that time and start treating it like a business. You thought I was gonna make a video and not try to sell you anything. Think again. Buy this shirt. It'll make you 72% better at photography and 27% better at business. Guaranteed. Not guaranteed. I guess I should do some sort of scarcity thing too. There's only one
shirt left and it's in your exact size.
There's certainly not hundreds of shirts available. And if you order in the next 15 minutes, you will get this postcard of me. Buy now, please. Okay, so pathway number 2. This is kind of the track that I'm on. Those that have visibility on at least 2 different brands, someone that can make educated product comparisons and make videos with a variety of different cameras. I'm fortunate enough to get to work with most pre-release items for Sony, Nikon, and Fuji. Every channel has a bias, and mine is now weirdly against Canon, even though last year I only shot Canon. Absolutely nothing wrong with any of their products, but you can see how it's easier for me to work with a company like Sony or Nikon or Fuji. I am just one person, a studio of one, even though I hire some of my friends to help out, but I can't realistically do a product video or review video or a pre-release video for every single company as a one human being studio, because those review videos, I think FCC or they just don't want to pay for them or give you any products and they have to pay tax on the product. And why spend money when they can get it for free? I'll come up the stairs for this one. I almost fell. The thing that I never want to do is become a photographer that only photographs things for YouTube videos. I prefer to retain my identity as a professional wedding photographer who also does YouTube videos. When I do find myself in a season of only creating videos and only going out to shoot in order to create YouTube content, I find it very empty, and I made a video about this in Japan, although I guess I could tie it into a more important project, but it's for me to think about later. Back to pathway number 2. YouTube human that makes YouTube videos for a lot of different brands. You're not making videos about switching brands, you're just using them all. So it appears maybe that I'm switching, but I'm just using a lot of cameras. From my understanding, this kind of files you more under press, or at least that's what my event badges say sometimes. For someone that's loosely following a creator, this obviously looks confusing when they're doing a Fuji review and they're doing a Nikon review and then they're doing a Sony shoot, paid video, whatever it might be. If you're only watching 3 videos from somebody that makes 25, 30 videos a year, it's obviously going to be a little bit confusing. And if you first watch one of my Nikon videos and you're team Nikon and you're like, yeah, this guy shoots Nikon, awesome. And then you see me shooting Sony, I understand why this makes some people angry because we hold our brand affiliations as part of our identity some of the time. New video on that coming soon. New angle on this coming right now. There's a lot of crap on the table. I'll make it go out of focus. There, now it's just pretty. I would love to work with only one brand. It would make my life a lot less chaotic, but sadly you have to follow the market and work within the bounds of what's possible. I think that that is true for any business in the photography or video space. Now, pathway number 3, the chaotic evil. I think this is what is perceived when people make mean jabs and comments about YouTubers flipping systems all the time, that we're just out there to screw with you and have a house full of free cameras. We don't have, or I don't have a house of free cameras, though some ambassador deals do come with product from what I've seen, but this chaotic evil pathway, I don't believe exists. At the end of the day, we're just out here doing the best we can here on the YouTube universe, put out content that entertains or educates, or at least gives you something to do while you eat your lunch. Now, the super secret bonus pathway, number 4. From my perspective, when you put this much work into YouTube, the results of your videos also get tied to your personal happiness. Hit that 100K video, get that dopamine rush for a few days, and then you want it again. Once you release another 10 or 15 videos without hitting that bar again, you start to get depressed. You see other creators hitting home runs with either Canon or Fuji or Nikon, and you think that that has got to be the secret sauce. And then in your brain, I'm not bad at YouTube, just no one cares about this product anymore. Everybody hates insert brand now. If only I shot Pentax, Olympus, and Ricoh, I'd be super famous. So then you try something new. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Here's the actual secret. We have no idea what we're doing. We just try things, sometimes they work. Take educated guesses, you learn, you grow, progress, and then get addicted to the process and try to do it again. But it's kind of like a slot machine. Sometimes it pays off, sometimes it doesn't. You have no idea. And while you do have that educated guess, you sometimes just have no idea. And then YouTube becomes your life, and you have to sell t-shirts on the internet and videos in order to pay for hot dogs in Iceland. Here's a summary. We're just a bunch of introverts that record videos in our basements, or sometimes this converted water tower in Iceland. Don't forget to buy that one shirt that is only available for the next 15 minutes. If you miss it, it's gone forever. See you next time. It's a volcano going off. For real. Also, if you're a wedding photographer, every Monday to Friday over on the members website, all month long, 20 videos come to you every single day. And if you sign up to be a member before October 1st, it will not be $399. Starting October 1st, it will be $399. It is less expensive. So get in now, lock in that rate, get all the videos. Plus, as soon as you sign up, instant access to all of my courses, all of my presets, all of my everything. And as always, 100% money back guarantee. You sign up, it's not for you. Let me know. Here's my email on the screen. I'll send your money back. See you over there.